Oh god. Yeah, this will do. Hang on, is background video? Yeah. I struggle to record, let alone play with background video as well. I usually have better accuracy with a mouse, but then I end up getting more missed circles. There was one point I was doing better with mouse than I was with tablet. I think those days are behind me now though. Although that wasn't difficult to do, I hadn't played with mouse for a long time and I just started doing it. Because when I was going to my dad's, I had no room for my drawing tablet, so... And I was using a wireless Eastern Times Tech mouse, which used a laser not only was it wireless, but it was laser mouse as well, so the latency was quite bad and so was the accuracy, and I actually got better with that than I was with my drawing tablet, scarily enough. I can't record with mouse though because there is a noticeable lag with mouse movement, and sometimes it makes the movement change speeds in certain places, and where a graphics tablet is like 1-to-1 ratio of where you put your hand, using a mouse it's all relativity with positions of the cursor. So if it lags and my mouse it lags and my input doesn't get picked up, it might lose some data. I know too much about crap like this. And it's a lot worse when you have a laser mouse, because whilst you're playing games you might not notice it, but if you're recording and you've got this kind of setup like I have, where you've got a really bad processor as well, not only does it lose data, but because you've got all the excess data picked up, where it scans the structure of the material rather than the surface, laser mice use some kind of rays. I'm not sure. I think it might be I'm not actually sure, but it picks up waves and stuff and analyzes the material beneath it, and it picks up lots of useless information. And that means that if information is lost, it's likely to be some of it being the correct information, so you end up having the useless information and correct information being less in total, and finding the average data, it would be even more incorrect than it would usually be. So that can cause a lot of pain for anyone playing the game. And I'm really bad when I'm recording, mainly with mouse though. If I wasn't recording I would do just fine, but because of the lag, I'm bad with lag in general. I need a better CPU. But then again, there's not much I can do with this motherboard. The CPU is good for its time. My dad keeps going on about how good this processor is. Thing is though, the things I want to do require a bit more power, processing power. It's an AMD 4100 FX or something. But because I like to record and I like to do some intensive things and then record those intensive things. Like, OSU itself isn't that intensive, but recording is far, far more intensive than any game. And obviously, difference is, if you're a gamer, you don't really need that much of a powerful processor. You just need a good GPU, a processor that can do the job, and a nice amount of RAM so that loading things is fast enough. RAM is fairly important. You'll need about 4 gigs at least these days, and nowadays you'll need 8 gigs is the recommended amount. Some games even recommend 16 gigs. So a lot of people recommend 16 gigs of RAM, but I don't think that's necessary just yet. In about 2 years that might be the recommended for a lot of games, so I can see that happening. But I'm hoping that it will reach a max requirement of 16 gigs and shouldn't need any more than that, because having more than 16 gigs of RAM is a little overkill, although that's what they thought about 2 gigs of RAM at one point even. So things will change, but I think it's overkill because we can render some really nice graphics. We can do some really nice stuff on computers with just 8 gigs of RAM. So, and games on 16 gigs will run fairly smooth anyway. I'm hoping that the future will require less in spec, where they've advanced technology so much that they have a compression method that's really efficient, rather than requiring higher end hardware. Partly I'm feeling like it will go up, and it's going up with requirements, and then it will suddenly start to go back down again where things don't require as much because there's more efficiency with things. tap for that slider. What the fuck? As you can see, my mouse input is getting really distorted. I'm not sure, I think my camera's at the wrong position to demonstrate, but the acceleration is going in and out, where the lag that my CPU is using quite a bit, and then it's losing some input data from my mouse where the entire thing is lagging. At least OSU is losing some input data. I don't think the computer itself is, I think it's more of OSU. Especially with raw input, because well, it makes you more accurate. It makes you less accurate when the game is being intensively modified. I'm only getting 48 FPS. I'm not sure how I'm even able to play this game with 48, because usually I need at least 60. I can't play OSU at 30 FPS. But yeah, I can't play right now because of the lag. I need a better processor to demonstrate things. The reason it's easier with tablet when you're recording, as I said earlier, is because this is all direct input. Direct input. So like you put it here, the cursor will go equivalent to that location. Here, 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 here. You know, with a mouse, you move it, it's relative. You pick up your mouse, put it somewhere else, it doesn't move your cursor. It's all relativity, which is why if data is lost, that's a bad thing. Whereas if data is lost from a drawing tablet, at least it just repositions your cursor where the pen currently is. Also, my mouse pad is really small. Ideally, I need a bigger mouse pad. I asked for an extra large mouse pad and I got a normal average sized one, which isn't good enough because I like to play games with low DPI. Some people, it's a very strange thing, DPI, because some people will be like, lol, you've got really low DPI, noob. And then some people will be like, whoa, you must be an absolute pro to play with low DPI, like what? It's mainly a preference thing though, because high DPI means you don't have to move your hand as far, whilst low DPI means you have to move it further. The advantage of low DPI is that there's more locations you can view with your mouse, because if you move it really slowly, the slowest speed you can move your hand or move your screen slower than it would on a higher DPI, meaning that you've got a little bit more control as such. My DPI is like 800, and on Windows I have to lower it to like 600 or 500. I think 550 actually. On Linux, when I set all the when I turn off all forms of mouse acceleration, it's actually a lot slower than on Windows, so I have to tweak my mouse every time I shut down Windows. I mainly use Linux, apart from when I'm doing college work or Vocaloid shit, because for some reason I like using Vocaloid now. Oh yeah, let's play this map. I hate this map so much. But But yeah, I'm hoping to have a new processor by my birthday next year. I don't know whether to just get the money and sort it all out at once, or whether to upgrade each bit individually, just so that I'm getting closer and closer to the spec I want. Okay, I've full comboed that bit. Can I leave now? Ah, Draco, how have you got a lower score than me on this map? I keep overshooting because when data is lost, it sometimes tries to compensate for it, and then it moves the mouse where it thinks it was supposed to go for some reason. Stars 4.58. Okay, this is apparently easier. Even though it's a heavier song, this map's easier. You can't roll in snake eyes. I'm gonna try not to sing. That was fun. I actually passed the map for once, yay. Fuck this shit. Let's see. Let's try. Let's play the Skystar map because it's really fun, and I probably won't pass it ever. I'm surprised I can actually even read this. Yeah, I'm never gonna pass that map. Hang on, let's try with my tablet. We probably won't even get that far, because that was probably just a fluke. Some people are like, how the hell do you use an entire tablet area on the Woooooo on H610, because this tablet is huge. But I just got used to that because I'm used to a really low DPI. Because my mouse can go up to 32k DPI and that's on like 800. or even goes down to 550 on Windows, as I said. Yeah, I got about the same with a tablet, so I'm just really bad at this game because I haven't played it for a while. Let's play this map because it's fun. Do 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 do. And my most recent map, just to show off like my super bad mapping skills. I think it's best to ignore some of the questionable things listed here, by the way, because I collaborated with some weird people. Okay, that's a lie. Local changes? What? Did I update this map on Linux? No, I didn't. Let's see if I can do this with mouse, because I can pass it with tablet whilst I'm not recording, I mean. I didn't drop the ends of those jump sliders, that surprised me. Kick sliders, whatever they're called. Slider jumps is what I would refer to them as. I don't know why I said jump sliders. I think I meant to say kick sliders, because I've seen them referred to that before. Referred to as that before, sorry. Yeah, it's an unfinished map, in case you didn't notice. Not bad, not bad. My accuracy has got better, but my skill got worse. Anyway, I think that's enough recording for now. Bye.